So you have a purpose, you have a goal, you have a mission that fuels dopamine in your brain, which is the motivation chemical in your brain. It activates your prefrontal cortex. You make better decisions, you are in better control of your thoughts. The meaning you assign to every struggle, every pain changes, and that is the kind of endurance having a mission builds. So today I'm gonna bust a myth which many people over Reddit, over several communities, over Google, over my community have asked that, okay, Naina, what difference will it make if I find my passion, and if I don't care about it, how can it magically make me successful that you claim to be? And today I'm gonna bust a myth with science. Over past 5 years, I have read extensively that how can finding your purpose, finding a mission, finding an idea, finding an end goal can make one successful financially, physically, emotionally, physiologically, anything and everything. That how can having one single aim which you deeply care about can automatically help you operate at 103x level. So have you ever asked yourself that why do athletes, performers, CXOs, entrepreneurs operate at such a high level? Why do they have a higher level of intelligence, better decision making than you do, better financial position that you are in, and they just make better daily decisions? Why are they more intelligent in EQ, in IQ as compared to you? Is it that you don't have it in yourself? Wrong. Everybody has prefrontal cortex in the brain. It's a part of your brain which helps in advanced decision making. It is involved in high level cognitive control, which is higher planning, higher decision making, better advanced decision making, maintaining goals and inhibiting any distractions. And then activating it is dopamine. Dopamine is our chemical which increases our motivation, our drive in doing certain things. So what happens when you find a goal, when you find a purpose you deeply care about? I'll show you with an example. Imagine you have two glasses of water. Glass A and B is filled with ice cold water, which is 2 degree or 3 degrees Celsius. Now, in glass B, I have put in a 5,000 rupees note. And I tell you that the longer you hold, the more your chances is getting off 5,000 rupees note. Both are ice cold. One doesn't have anything. The second one has 5,000 rupees note, which you're going to win if you hold it for a longer period of time. Now, which is the glass you're going to hold for a longer period of time? Research shows, and this was a research done by Harvard, the research showed that people who held glass B for 10 to 15x longer period of time. Why? Both ice cold water. What changed? Both is ice cold, you are the same human, is the same temperature. What changed is because when you have a goal, you activate your prefrontal cortex. Your dopamine increases in a perception that you will get 5,000 rupees note the longer you hold the glass for. Your brain is fueling dopamine. There is some reward coming in, some reward coming in, and automatically your perception of pain reduces. You have higher endurance, you have higher strength. The meaning you assign to fear, to pain in your brain changes. That is the difference it makes to your brain when you have a goal to focus on and which you care about. You care about the money, right? You care about the 5,000 rupees note and all that it could bring you once you get that. Okay, in class A, you keep on saying to yourself that this is painful. This is ice cold water. I'm feeling pain. It is literally piercing my hands. It's extremely cold. I need to remove it. I need to remove it. But at the same time, in glass B, you're like, wait, I want to hold it for a little longer. So this reminds me of a Mr. Beast video, where he had a challenge where he asked people to hold on to an Airbus on airline, and he claimed that the last person who'll hold this plane, I will give the plane away to him.
5 a.m. I think I'm more tired than they are.
We have a proposition. I'm going to coin flip this young gentleman over here. Whoever loses takes their hand off the jet.
Heads you stay on, tails you stay on. A $2.5 million jet on the line.
Oh my God. Oh hell, watch out.
Oh! Get off the jet! It's on him! Get off the jet! Is he a man of his word?
And And you would notice that everybody a buddy who held on to it longer for 24 hours, 48 hours. Why? Because they had this motivation coming in that, you know what, if I endure some amount of pain, some amount of struggle right now, I will get that plane, and I want that plane for my family. So it increases endurance, it increases your brain strength, it increases your survival mode, and reduces the perception of pain. Do you really think they didn't feel that pain back then when you were holding on to that plane for 2 days, 3 days, 4 days? So you have a purpose, you have a goal, you have a mission which you want to fulfill for yourself, for anybody else. But that fuels dopamine in your brain, which is the motivation chemical in your brain. It activates your prefrontal cortex, which is involved in higher cognitive decision making. You make better decisions, you're in better control of your thoughts, you're in better control of your emotions. The meaning you assign to every struggle, every pain changes, and that is the kind of endurance having a mission builds. Purpose makes situations or surroundings for you which can support your growth. It creates a neurological condition that makes success almost inevitable. Nobody can guarantee you success, but what you can do is create conditions for yourself which is cohesive towards supporting you in achieving your goals. And which is why if you see entrepreneurs, you see athletes, you see anybody, everybody has one single goal, one single mission which they're not following for themselves. They're doing it for a bigger purpose, for a bigger mission. And I can guarantee you, because this is proven in science, in research, in history. All those people, all those entrepreneurs, all those athletes who followed a purpose, who followed a bigger mission, they all became eventually successful. How? By knowing what they really cared for.